Today I have been thinking about and contemplating about the topic of peace and the idea or fact of so many individuals and groups on the planet and their endeavors to protect their peace. And just my thoughts go all the way back to the times when the Europeans first came over to this land here in North Americas, which is what is now known as North America, Turtle Island, and tried to conquer. I'm staring out right now at a beautiful naturescape, so I'm going to be looking at the trees because the trees bring me peace. But I was just contemplating about when the conquering energy came to the North America, or what's now known as North America or Turtle Island, and the fighting ensued, and I can see Native Americans protecting their peace and their right to continue to grow their families in peace through fighting back. And there were wars, and even intertribal, there were wars of tribes trying to protect their peace by fighting one another or conquering. And I even see that the people coming over from Europe in this idea to protect their peace and prevent their offspring from being controlled by kings and queens. And freedom of religion is still falling under this idea of protecting their peace. And what I've been contemplating about today is just the separation in our world that stems from this silly, it's not silly to want to protect our peace, but this silly way humans have gone about protecting their peace by being divisive, by standing alone, by saying, I want this belief over here to be validated, and I want to be at peace with myself in this different belief, so I'm going to keep things that are contrary to that belief over there. And in order to stand up for my belief, I need my little square box house with my fence so that no one can cross my line, because these are my beliefs. This is my peace. This is my piece of land. And forgetting that we all live on one round circular planet, Earth, Pachamama, Gaia, and everything that we do, even inside our little box, is connected and affects every person next to us. We all shop at the same grocery stores regardless of our beliefs. We all need food, water, and shelter regardless of our beliefs. And we all need peace. We all need the freedom to be allowed to think our different thoughts and coexist with another within that difference in peace. And what I was contemplating about today also is just this question of what are the means with which you will go and the lengths with which you will go to defend your peace. And are those means and lengths that you will take to defend your peace creating more peace, or are they creating more divisiveness and more harm? For you see, if we're all connected and we're all part of this great root system of Earth, then we need to be mindful that the way in which we're going about trying to keep our peace is actually creating peace. So within, so without. The great traditions and practices of the ancients, and science even backing this up today, will show that what is within is without, that what we think we create. The studies with water, giving love to the water, the harmonics create a beautiful shape. And when we're giving disdain, the harmonics of the water create a less than harmonious shape. So when you're thinking about protecting your peace, are your thoughts going to, I'm right so they're wrong? Are they going to, this is mine and that's theirs over there? Are they going to, I must protect my peace because something else outside of me is going to harm that peace? Or are they praying for peace for their brothers and sisters? Are they being the peace by being things that are considered peaceful, like tolerant and forgiving and accepting of another, regardless of how vastly different their perspective is? So sow seeds of change, sow seeds of peace. I know it's winter time, sowing seeds might not be the right seasonal time, but think about what the seeds are that you want to plant in the future. Do you really want to live in a peaceful world? Then consider how you can reframe your relationship to what you do to protect your peace in a way that's more inclusive. And I don't claim to have all the answers, because dang, I'm just one human on this planet. But I do feel passionately and have witnessed miracles in my own life from really shifting my own perspective to be one where I'm actually trying to seed something different and watching that experiment unfold. Because really, if you try on a new idea, it's an experiment. You don't have to keep going with it. You can try it. If it works, keep going with it. If it provides results, keep going with it. If it doesn't, shift, try something new. If your thought process in creating peace in your life has brought you more isolation, then consider what you're protecting and consider if you can reframe the way in which you're going about protecting that. We're tribal creatures. We're not meant to work in isolation. And the times we're in right now are calling for us to, yes, protect ourselves by every means. Don't let people extract from you that don't have any vested interest in giving back. Don't let people into your space that are going to exploit you, and start seeing how you can include and forgive those who you know aren't here just to exploit you, and see and experiment with being maybe a little more permeable. Let life touch you deeper. Let it move you. And trust deeper in life that we can live from the innocence of our heart and our kindness and our tenderness, and that's okay. So I love you. These are my thoughts for now, and blessings on this winter day.